Hello there, this is teacher Vanessa Marangit, your science teacher, and still we are in the first quarter and now in lesson 6, which is suspensions and their characteristic. Mixture can be classified as solution, colloid, and suspension. What is this solution? Solution are this milk, coffee, and cocoa powder. This form through a solute and a solvent. The solute, for example, in the milk, we have here powdered milk. And we have in the coffee, we have coffee powder. And in a chocolate drink, we have cocoa powder. Dissolve into the hot water, which is the solvent. And chalan, now it will form a solution. There is a solute added into a solvent, then form a solution. What is colloid? Colloid are butter, mayonnaise, and ice cream. Colloid came from the Greek word colla. Colla means glue-like. So see the mayonnaise, it looks like a glue. Some of the colloidal particles looks like a glue, that is why it is called colla. Now, what are those types of colloids? There are 4 types: sol, aerosol, foam, and the emulsion. Now, what is suspension? Try to look with this bottle of tea. As you observe, in this bottle, tea leaves settle down at the bottom, where you can see 2 mixtures combined. And what are these 2 mixtures? We have the tea and the leaves, which is at the bottom of the bottle. In this kind of mixture, where visible particles can be seen to the naked eyes, as it settles down at the bottom when left undisturbed. This is suspension. Now, do you know what is suspension? Now, are you ready for my activity? Okay, what will you do is to write S if the material is a suspension and N if it is not. Water and sun mixture. This is the mixture of water plus the sun. What do you think? Is it suspension or not? Let's see. Yes, it is S for suspension, wherein the sun settles down at the bottom of the beaker. The muddy water. This is the glass of water in the mud. This is still a suspension, wherein the mud or the salt settles down at the bottom of the glass. The dust and air mixture, like this, still a suspension. What about number 4? Salt and water mixture. The salt mixed into the water. What do you think is the answer? And it's not a suspension. It is a solution. Because when the salt, which is the solute, dissolves into the water, it will form a solution. Therefore, it is a solution, not a suspension. Number 5, we have soap. Just like Dove, which looks like a cream wash. What is your answer? Still not a suspension, because this soap is colloids. What is it? What is a suspension? Can you give examples of the suspension? What are the uses of the suspension? What is the appearance of suspension when 2 materials were mixed? Where can particles usually be seen when 2 materials were combined in a suspension? These are the questions that we're going to answer today in order to know more about suspension and its characteristic. First one, what is suspension? Suspension is a kind of mixture where visible particles can be seen to the naked eyes as it settles down at the bottom when left undisturbed, just like the water in the sun, and also the tea leaves in the bottle of a tea, wherein the sun here settles down, also the leaves settles down. What are the two examples of the suspension? You have heard the milk tea and also the medicine. Okay, if you observe, most of our antibiotics were suspensions, wherein the powder suspend or settles down at the bottom of the bottle. And this milk tea, as you observe with the black pearl or the sago, it's in the bottom of the glass. Number 3, what are the uses of suspension? It can be used in processing food, beverages, and medicine. Just like this, cocktail drinks for beverages and also in medicine. What is the appearance of suspension when two materials were mixed? This is how it looks like. This is a mixture of oil and vinegar. So as you can see, the oil is on the top while the vinegar sunk, or it is found at the bottom of the glass. And this one is the mixture of salt and alcohol. Now look at the salt. When you mix the salt into the water, it dissolves and forms into a solution. But when you put the salt into an alcohol, it looks like this. The salt suspend, or the salt settle down at the bottom of the bottle. So this is how the suspension looks like. Where can particles usually be seen when two materials were combined in a suspension? It settles at the bottom, just like in a milk tea. Now, can you continue? Suspension is a kind of mixture blank as it blank at the bottom when left undisturbed. Suspension is a kind of mixture where visible particles can be seen to the naked eyes as it settles down at the bottom when left undisturbed. Now, class, did you understand? Okay, all of my love and support to you. Anything that I can help, I will do. Just ask. Okay, for now, I want you to get ready with your assessment and also some activities in your module. And I hope that this video can help on how you answer your tests. Okay. So that's for now. Thank you and goodbye.